We've been kind of busy this fall with shows and gotten a little behind on our gardening. We like to plant our high tunnels normally around the 1st of November, end of October. But here we are, the middle of November, trying to get caught up to plant some greens, some chard, kale, and other things using our Hoss cedar. After the spring crops we had in the high tunnel, we lowered the doors and let it kill off other things during the summer. And now we're trying to get everything going back for our fall crops. We raked out all the dead plant matter that we had left over from the spring. Remove the drip tape. We're not going to use drip tape this year. We're going to do overhead watering.
What we're adding in the high tunnel today is compost. Now this compost here is cow manure and shavings that was used in the dairy barn that they cleaned out, and we've had it piled up for a while, and it's went through a heat and created some pretty good compost. And what we do is we move it out here with the wheelbarrow, we take our manure fork and just put a thin layer through here. And this adds a lot of organic matter to our soils and also a lot of nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus.
The setup we're using today is a Hoss Wheel Hoe with 4 cultivator teeth. And the wheel hoe works great for small garden areas such as high tunnels, hoop houses. The wheel hoe is great for light cultivation, incorporating thin layer of compost into the soil. I've got a Troy-built tiller that I use sometimes, but in this situation the wheel hoe works a lot better. I didn't have to worry about gas in the tiller or if the tires were inflated. Plus, the tiller can get away from you in these small areas and could damage the hoop house, and I didn't want that to happen. It really didn't take long to do what I needed to do there, and the wheel hoe was a perfect fit for that. I also wanted to keep a firm seed bed, so using the wheel hoe I was able to do that. A tiller a lot of times fluffs the soil up a little more than what I needed with this situation, because I want to come behind using the Hoss cedar and plant some of our greens and other things. The hoop house is 26 by 48. That's about 1,200 square feet of area in there. It took us about 10 minutes with the wheel hoe to incorporate this compost into the soil. After we incorporated the compost in, we took a rake and kind of leveled it out a little bit. Stay tuned for our next 2 videos where we will plant with the beast. That's our multi-row Hoss cedar setup.
If you're interested in growing your own food, we plan on making a lot of videos to give you tips and tricks on how to do that. So if you like our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and thanks for checking it out.